Hi, my name is Ella. I'm 13 years old and I have autism. I'm the same, but different.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion, like how a single word.
When I think back as far as my memory can take me, I remember feeling happy. Life was fun, full of new things to learn about and discover. I think I experienced those things in the same way that most kids do, with curiosity and excitement. I loved a challenge. When I realized I could make something go, or I figured out how to make something work, it was amazing. Like that was what I was here to do, figure it all out. I felt like a normal kid. I didn't even think for a second that I might be different. I thought I liked the same things that other kids did. I liked playing sports, I loved music, I liked to read or play with computers. I begged for a little brother or sister or a dog, just like any other kid would. Whenever I saw anything new, I wanted to try it. Most things seemed to come pretty easy for me. I wanted to be good at things. Actually, I felt like I needed to be good at everything. That was what made me feel successful. When I was 12, I tested into the Highly Capable program and started going to school with kids I didn't know. I started to feel like I do things a little differently than other kids. I realized I didn't have any really close friends, and making new ones was really difficult. I felt uncomfortable in social settings. I didn't really have the same interests anymore that the kids my age had. I wasn't into clothes, makeup, and hairstyles. None of that made much sense to me. I liked things like Pokemon and video games. Being diagnosed with autism mostly brought a sense of relief. All sorts of questions that I had about the way my brain works were answered. There was an actual reason why I didn't understand nonverbal communication, or why I enjoy hanging out with kids younger than me more than the ones my own age. Then I was upset. I don't want to be different from other kids. I wanted to have friends my own age. I wanted to like the same things. I wanted to fit in and be able to do things the same way anyone else could. I wanted to be normal. I want others to know that it is really hard having autism in social settings. While some people might know how to react on instinct, I have to think a lot harder before I say anything because I'm not sure of the impact. It is exhausting and frustrating, and I don't want people to be offended by anything that I might say or do on accident. Sometimes I may need to leave the room to take a minute to myself to calm down or deal with my social anxiety, and it gets misinterpreted as being moody or dramatic. That's not why I do it, it's just my way of helping myself.
Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep. Say I'm in too deep. And it's been 2 years. I miss my home, but there's a fire burning in my...
In a perfect world, people would understand that everyone has differences. That's what makes us all unique. We would not judge. We would accept people for who they are. It would be a lot easier not having to explain to others the reason that I do things the way that I do them. People would just try to understand and get to know me anyways without thinking I'm weird or have too many problems to bother. If others understood and accepted people with autism, then the world would be a much kinder, much better place. I want people to know that I really do try, that anyone with autism tries to be just like the rest of the world. The goal is to fit in, to have friends. It's hard. It would be nice if for just 1 minute the rest of the world could put themselves in our shoes. Then they'd work harder to be kinder and more accepting, to get to know us, ask questions if they don't understand.
Sending big waves into motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match.
I wanted to explain autism from my own perspective because I'm not the only one out there that has it. Autism is one of the fastest growing developmental disorders in the US. I may be the first person that you know that has it, but it won't always be that way. Chances are, you'll go to school with, or work with, or marry someone with autism. You may even have a child someday that has it. It is important that we understand and accept each other. We are all the same, just a little bit different.
'Cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fight left in me.